Hi, my name is Margaret Ledford, and I'm with ENGAGE at GableStage. And joining me today are Michael Yawney and Brandon Urrutia, whose project is Intimate Internet, coming up at ENGAGE at GableStage. Hi, Michael. Hi, Brandon.
Hi.
Hello.
How are
Hi.
you guys today?
Uh, I think we've all been in our apartments a little, or our homes a little bit too long. But no, it's wonderful to be here.
I'm so excited you guys are part of the artists with ENGAGE at GableStage. How did you guys end up, what's your own personal journey about working in theater? Michael?
Oh my gosh. I I always just liked making things, and even as a kid, I was like the stage manager. I was trying to figure out how do you make a special effect of a popping sound and all that stuff. And then I ended up in New York, and people actually like you if you can do that, and I've kept it up ever since.
Um, it was something I got into high school at one point, and from there it just kind of snowballed into, oh, this is really fun. Oh, I really like doing this. Oh, this is all really fun. Oh, now I'm in college. Now I'm doing this, and now I'm graduating, and here we are. It's kind of just been like that interesting snowball effect of I liked it once, and now it's just like my thing.
Can you guys tell me a little bit about your project?
I don't know. I'll sort of jump in here, Brandon, but that just like we create virtual backgrounds to hide what our actual homes look like, we create virtual selves, or we try to. And usually in real life, it's pretty easy to tell when someone's fronting, and it's a little harder on the internet. And I think we kind of started looking at how people on Zoom try to present themselves as things other than what they are. And that was how I started with this. I don't know about you, Brandon.
For me, it really started. We were in a Zoom call together, and like the next day we were talking on the phone, and he pointed out how terrible my connection is whenever I was walking around the house, but how you always loved the way my mom would always walk behind me. I think it was during one of our acting classes, and my mom would just continuously walk behind, and there was this game called Find Brandon's Mom, because everyone had the luxury of sitting in their bedroom, and I had to sit in the living room because I have the worst Wi-Fi in the house. And from there, it was just, how do we use that and turn it into a story about another person?
What was the collaboration process like?
Someone in Brandon's family said, "Oh, who wrote this and who wrote that?" And I don't know that we could remember. Some things we remembered. A lot of stuff we just go, we're not sure who came up with that. Um, we've known each other now for a long time. We worked a lot on projects together, and I think this was like the first like really full collaboration we did. But it's just like we just kind of we kind of know how each other thinks, and that was the collaboration. Like if we didn't know what the next joke was, we could set it up because we knew this is the kind of joke Brandon's going to come. He's going to come up with the next punchline, or this is the kind of thing he likes to play. And so it really just came from just knowing each other.
I think there's also like a lot of trust that had to, like if we weren't so trusting of each other, we wouldn't have been able to get so far into it, especially with the filming process. Even then, it was like, how about this shot? Or I don't know. I know the room a little better. I think this is gonna be better. Okay, but wait, what if we? She's not doing it now. My mother just called for me.
Oh my gosh. This is like a preview of the actual piece.
I'm worried this would happen. Where was I? It's just a lot of trust, and so it's like, for me, the most notable, it's like towards the second half, like I just suggested that we angle a shot differently,
Yeah.
and like we just rolled with it, and it worked.
What do you hope audiences will take away from watching Intimate Internet?
I'm hoping people think about how they connect with people, how different connection is online, and also think about the ways in which they try to fool people into thinking they're someone who they're not. Because I think the piece is really about someone realizing that by just actually being himself and in the circumstances he's in, there's something appealing about that, and that there's no need to pretend.
I would like people to come away with the idea of just being more open to these types of like this new form of dating. I would call it, and just to like allow yourself to be open and free. Because if not, like it's those walls that we build is what creates what I would consider the main like struggle in the whole piece.
What inspires you as artists?
I don't know how to explain it. It's like that moment when you're, and like it's gonna be weird post COVID, but when you're in the audience and you can just feel everyone, like that moment where they click on. I don't know, there's just something about that. Like I felt that every time I've done something or like have worked on something, just like being there when everyone just like clicks and it's like, this is what we're doing now. I'm into this. Yeah, when everyone just clicks into each other. It's like this is the evening, we're all in for it. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, I also, for me, like right now, people's ability to think and to care. You know, when I go to Publix and everyone is wearing a mask, everyone is following, you know, the directional arrows, there's just something really great about that. I mean, of course, when they don't do that, it's not so great. But weirdly enough, I find with like the current situation, I'm seeing people actually having opportunities to demonstrate concern and care for others. And sometimes to think things through. And then there's the other times when you get those crazy things on the internet. But I feel like there's much more thoughtful, careful, concerned, and considered stuff coming out of people now. And I think that's just great.
When we all are able to gather back in our theatrical spaces, what do you hope will happen? What is your greatest hope for what that experience is going to be?
My hope is that everyone will be braver. I think that I think there's been over time a move to people doing what's convenient, what they're used to, what's efficient, instead of doing what's exciting, what's thrilling, and what's actually going to reach people. And I hope that we're braver after we come back.
I would agree with that one. I would hope that we enter into this age of just new risks, like more I don't know, some more things that like challenge the way we think or challenge the way we use space. That's for me what I hope we go into, and it's just something that would, and also for some reason I really hope that we bring in younger audiences, because I feel like we're still lacking in that area of anyone below 30, like between the 18 and 30, going out to see shows and partaking in this what I consider something beautiful.
What is it about live theater that you would recommend to them?
I don't know. For me, there's like between watching like Stardust on my Blu-ray and like going out and seeing How I Learned to Drive, there's like a different like emotional impact coming from being in the room with Little Bit and like sitting on my couch with my mom next to me, like being in the room with everything going on. Like I said earlier, it's all that, it's everything when it just clicks. It just changes something. Like I feel like that's something that a lot of people don't get to experience.
Thank you, Michael and Brandon, for joining me today. And everybody, Intimate Internet is going to be premiering on the GableStage website on August 14th at 7 p.m. Don't miss it. And we look forward to seeing you guys again.